watching on the WLCN YouTube channel. This is Jay Harden along with Darren Worth. Our apologies, we are suffering from some technical difficulties tonight, and we aren't sure why, but we are going to try and work through those for you this evening. Darren Worth alongside, and if anybody can hear us at the station, we need you to go ahead and pluck the feed from the YouTube channel, as we are having some technical difficulties tonight, and we are not sure why. Pawnee starters have already been introduced. Darren, I'm going to let you take it for the starters for Lincoln's Lady Rail Splitters. I think we probably already know who they are.
Pretty much. It's the same five that we've custom of seeing. They're not going to play the video board like we usually do.
Railers are coached by Corey Farmer, assisted by Brad Snyder, and Cameron White.
Coached by Corey Farmer, assisted by Brad Snyder. First one out is number 2, a 5'5" senior, Lily Holmes.
5'6"
Second one out, number 3, 5'3" senior, Grace Schneider.
5'4" junior.
Next one out, number 11, 5'6" senior, Mesa McLeod.
Number 25.
Fourth one out, number 13, 5'6" junior, Gray Gilbert. And our leading scorer that we'll be probably talking about a lot tonight is number 25, 5'9" senior, Mia Clark. And go over there real quick. They start all 5 seniors. Number 4, 5'7" senior, Kaylin Cooey. Number 13, 5'8" senior, May McTaggart. Number 20, 5'7" senior is Ava Rodriguez. Number 23, 5'7" senior, Adeline Bobbitt. And number 30, 6'1" senior, Avery Klug.
Holmes and Klug to tap it up, and Pawnee taps it easily into the backcourt, and here we go. Out front, it's Bobbitt. Bobbitt, right side, McTaggart. Pawnee spreading the floor, trying to work the 6'1" girl right in the middle of the 1-2-2 zone. Bobbitt, right side, Rodriguez. This is a co-op between Pawnee, Springfield Calvary, and Springfield Lutheran. Pawnee, we'll call them PCL. Right. PCL is 18-7, 5-1 in the Morgan and Sangamon Macoupin Conference at a 1A school. And just like that, they turn it over. 7:35 to go here, and Lincoln brings it across the timeline. Lincoln working against the man-to-man from Pawnee. Clark trying to drive down the lane. Right side, McLeod. McLeod back out front. Gray Gilbert. Gilbert to Schneider. Darren, it'd be great to see Mesa McLeod really get going here tonight and get her shot and mojo back.
Yeah, I was talking to that a few people earlier about McLeod just been struggling. I don't know if it's her confidence or what, but she's been struggling from outside. She did hit 3 against Decatur Eisenhower.
Pawnee showing some good defense there. Lincoln's had to reset a couple of times. Clark pop out 3, top of the key, no good. Right to Lily Holmes. Lily, 5-footer, no, rolls around. She gets the rebound.
Well, the only thing, Lily Holmes, when she got the rebound, she took that dribble instead of just going right back up. But looks like Snyder bringing it out. But actually, Pawnee's playing a pretty good man-to-man, too.
Schneider could have got called for the moving screen right there. Grace out front, hand off to Clark. Clark back to Grace. Grace drives down the lane. Grace in the corner, Lily. Lily, nice move into the lane.
Oh, nice pass
to Gilbert, up and good.
What a pass by Lily Holmes, and she has been playing really well the last few games, too.
Lincoln breaks the ice at 2-0. Pawnee still working in the backcourt. McTaggart to Bobbitt. They need to watch it. They're going to get close to a 10-second call here if they don't watch
that's
it.
That's got to be 10.
McTaggart still in the backcourt. That had to be 10, and it wasn't. Ahead to Rodriguez. Gilbert. Gray Gilbert didn't see the ball coming behind her and could have had a steal right there and then. Rodriguez deep in the corner.
Yeah, they did something newer in the JV game. Gray Gilbert actually started the JV game earlier. Played the first half, didn't play the second half. There's a steal by Gray.
Lincoln won the JV game 48-19, and Rodriguez bats it out of bounds away from Gray Gilbert. 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Lincoln up 2-0.
Yeah, we're going to probably try to get a shot either for Mia right here or McLeod in the corner.
McLeod to inbounds, goes in the corner. Schneider, they go inside Lily Holmes. Lily, 5-foot turnaround up and no good. Went for a rebound. Rodriguez pushes her to the floor, and Holmes is going to be the one that gets called for the foul.
Yeah, that was a good box out by number 20, Rodriguez.
Holmes' first foul, first on anybody, and they'll inbounds. Pawnee. Bobbitt in the backcourt, McTaggart. McTaggart ahead to Rodriguez. They had somebody ahead of the pack. They get it quickly down underneath, and Greg Gilbert fouled Kaylin Cooey. She got behind the defense, and Gilbert's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, that was actually a good foul by Greg Gilbert. Make her earn it from the charity stripe.
That's the one thing coaches always tell you. If you're going to foul somebody going for the layup, don't let them make the bucket.
And she hammered her pretty good.
Cooey shot way off to the right. Still 2-0 Lincoln, 5:24 to go. As a rather slow pace here so far in the first couple minutes of this basketball game. Cooey's second one up, no good, and Lily Holmes right there for the board. Schneider works it ahead to McLeod, back to Grace. Lily, left side Clark.
And they've been all over Mia, so they know Mia. They've done some scouting, even though they've 3 days prepared for this game, 2 days maybe.
And you notice they're playing pretty tough defense on both McLeod and Clark, so they know who the shooters are. Kick in the corner, Mesa. Mesa back out front, Gray. Gray Gilbert, nice ball fake, goes down the lane, layup, no! Rebound comes out of there to Avery Klug. And nearly stolen at half court. Holmes is all over McTaggart, nearly forced a jump ball. They finally get it across the timeline. Rodriguez trapped out front, steps through the trap, gets it to Klug. Klug baseline Cooey. Stolen by Schneider in the passing lane. Here they come the other way. Schneider, one person to beat. Layup time, was fouled and had the shot blocked at the same time. And the foul going to go against Mae McTaggart, the 5'8 senior.
Great job by Schneider coming over on the post and getting that steal, but she did a great job going up for that layup. She made sure she made body contact with the defender.
Schneider, first freebie up and got it.
Yeah, Lincoln's playing some pretty good defense with now that Paisley Holmes going to probably turn it up a little bit, and Biven checked in.
Second shot for Gracie, nice. Up and good. Bobbitt tried to throw it in there. It was off of McLeod's leg. I'm surprised they didn't call a kick there. Probably had to hit the foot. In the corner, Mesa, 20-footer out of the corner. No good. Air ball cleanly over the rim.
Great look by Schneider to throw it to McLeod. She was wide open in the corner.
Here we come the other way.
And Lincoln can get a lot of steals because Pawnee actually, they telegraph a lot of their passes.
Bobbitt out front. They run Rodriguez through the lane. Left side McTaggart, actually right side McTaggart. McTaggart now brings it out between the circles. Right side Rodriguez.
Yeah, this is where you wish there was a shot clock.
They go inside Rodriguez. She puts up a 5-footer, no good. And Grace Biven with good defense on the interior. Biven and Paisley Holmes in the basketball game for Lincoln. Schneider quickly up the floor. Hand off to Clark. Out front, Paisley Holmes. Paisley drives in the lane. The handoff to Schneider. McLeod. Out front, Paisley. Paisley back to Grace. Grace, nice little ball fake. Goes in the lane. 5-footer up and
nice.
Good. Now 6-0. 4 for Grace Schneider.
Yeah, this is a type of game for Grace Schneider where she can actually score a little bit because, there's nobody can guard Grace.
Mia Clark got back on defense. A great job to bat it away from Cooey. And then on the jump ball and the ensuing tie-up, it goes Lincoln's way.
And right there you saw where, moving while that ball's in the air to where that ball was in the air and Mia hit it away. Was able to get a jump ball. Great hustle by Lincoln.
Paisley Holmes, free throw line. Kicks it to Mia Clark. Clark out front, Schneider. 6-0, 2:39 to go here in the first. Mason McLeod in the corner, out front to Grace. Posted up, Bibbett inside. The handoff to Paisley Holmes. Paisley goes down the lane. Tried to pass, wraparound pass to Snyder.
Nice.
Clark had it up for the layup and got fouled.
Yeah, that was a great pass just right at Bivett's feet because that was a wide open layup. But Mia did a great job of hustling getting the ball.
So Mia Clark to the free throw line, the 5'9" senior for 2. And the first one up and good.
Yeah, Rodriguez is doing a good job of guarding Mia Clark. And she's probably the most physical player out there for Pawnee.
Second one up, no good. Ball got batted around. Cooey comes out of there with it. Rodriguez out front.
I think Lily could pressure Rodriguez out there.
In the corner they go, Bobbitt. Back out front, Rodriguez. Rodriguez throws it to Cooey behind the defense. She throws up a 5-footer, no good. Clark, nice inside position on Klug, got the rebound. Here comes Paisley home, pushing the ball the other way. Clark stopped right there by Rodriguez. Holmes between the circles. Paisley. Hand off to Clark. Clark, 20-footer left side. No good. Back of the iron. Paisley, the rebound. She goes in, tried to throw it up. Got knocked to the floor. Ball batted away. And here they come the other way.
Yeah, she just lost her balance there.
That was probably a good no call.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rodriguez. Left side, McTaggart. 7-0 Lincoln. Minute 27 to go here in the first period. Bobbitt. Right side, Klug. Rodriguez back out front, McTaggart. Pawnee having a lot of trouble figuring out the 1-2-2 here.
Yeah, and really Lincoln's kind of spreading their defense out a little bit. Their wings are way out there.
They do flash somebody to the free throw line occasionally, but it's not consistent. Now Klug posts up inside. They had her inside, but didn't throw it to her. Lincoln's defense doing a pretty good job here, but Pawnee really struggling to figure it out.
Well, it looks like just watching Lincoln's defense, we're moving really well.
They tried to go inside to Klug, and Grace Bibbin batted it away. Here comes Paisley Holmes the other way. Paisley down the lane, the kick in the corner, out front McLeod, 20-footer, no, in and out. Ball on the floor, and McTaggart chases it down with 31 seconds on the clock. That was a good look at bucket, Darren.
Great break. I mean, ball hardly hit the floor.
Rodriguez threw up a 10-foot air ball from the right side. Cooey knocked it out of bounds. It'll go Lincoln's way.
Number 23, Sage Gilbert, checking in for Pawnee, number 30.
Yeah, pitching a shutout here in this first quarter. 7-0. Should probably get a last-second shot. Probably set up a play here.
Paisley Holmes. Kick to Sage Gilbert in the basketball game. Baseline, Mason McLeod. Back to Sage. Sage. Holmes. Lily going to drive down the lane. 5-footer, partially blocked. Ball on the floor. Cooey comes out of there with it. And they're not going to get a shot off. No. At the end of one quarter, it is Lincoln 7 and PCL nothing. We will be back after a 1-minute timeout.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
I got the phone working again. Back here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. 7:57 to go in the second. 7-0. Pawnee with the basketball to start the second quarter.
Yeah, Lincoln's doing a really good job of moving while the ball's in the air.
Plug in the corner, shot out of the corner, good. And that was Madeline Kendall, the freshman, who hits a shot out of the corner. Just like that, it's 7-3.
She had a couple in the JV game as well.
Schneider in the corner, Gilbert. Gilbert back out front, Grace. Grace, Paisley, 10-footer, no good, roll across the iron. Ball on the floor, struggle. Lily Holmes rips it out of there. Lily in trouble, gets it to Paisley. Paisley will take another 10-footer, no good. And Klug the rebound and a foul on Lincoln.
Yeah, had a couple really nice opportunities right there to score. A couple 5 and 10-footers.
Lily Holmes with the foul, her second. Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. We finally have it ironed out.
Yeah, we got to make sure we get out on Kendall on their shooter, because I haven't seen anybody else really shooting it out there.
They go inside Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Kendall. Back out front, McTaggart. Bobbitt, they're looking inside for Klug. They're not finding her. Now they found her. And good defense by Sage Gilbert knocking the ball away. You know, Darren, I've noticed that Sage Gilbert in the basketball game, even though she's a freshman, gives Lincoln a lot of options offensively and defensively. She's quick, athletic. She's got long arms. She can handle the basketball and can shoot it.
Yeah, she anticipates really well, too. And I bet you she had probably 8-9 steals just in that JV game.
Clark, Schneider, Mesa thought about loading it up, get back to Grace, back to Mason, nearly ran into Paisley, back out front, Grace in the corner, Sage running one-hander, she's fouled, and a good move by Sage Gilbert.
Nice move.
Foul should go against Bobbitt, Adeline Bobbitt. Her first. 6:04 to go here in the second quarter. Sage Gilbert misses the first of 2 free throws. Grace Biven back in for Lincoln. Emma Hutchinson going to come in for Mason McLeod. So Pink Shoes Hutchinson in the game for Mason McLeod. Sage, rainbow shot, makes the second of 2, 8-3. Again, the JV won tonight, 48-19.
Craig Gilbert checking in for the Raiders.
Pawnee's trying to spread the Lincoln defense out, but the 1-2-2 is moving pretty good. Again, they step into the passing lane again.
Yeah, I mean, we're not really getting around there. The passes are really not very good by Pawnee feeding the post, because that's a 6'1" player down there.
No, but Hutchinson right side 3, no good. Biven,
great rebound.
Plug up and good. Gracie Biven gets her first deuce.
Didn't take Hutchinson long to shoot that 3. She gets hot. She's hot.
No, but I'll say this, Darren. The passes from Pawnee leave a lot to be desired. But up by Kendall. Kendall got behind the defense, got the ball, and it was nearly stolen. But the Lincoln girls are doing a pretty good job, like sharks in the water, of recognizing a bad pass and going after it, instead of just standing there watching it.
Yeah, we got to get maybe Mia some shots right here, because Rodriguez, there's a good screen by Gray Gilbert.
Looking up 10-5. Clark tried to drive it in, drove it in, and now she steals it back. One person to beat. Clark, scoop shot, left-handed, no good. Rodriguez coming hard the other way. In the corner, Bobbitt. Bobbitt going to drive in, ran into Grace Biven, thought she might have traveled.
I thought
now
she
everybody
did.
left her. She turns around, shoots a 5-footer, no good. Clark the board. Great pass to Gilbert. Gilbert had it partially blocked and foul at the same time. That'll be 2 shots, and I think there's 2 fouls now on Adeline Bobbitt.
I'll tell you what, Schneider's thrown some great passes, and we really haven't finished on, I don't think, any of them.
So Gray Gilbert goes to the line with a deuce and makes the first one.
Good touch by Gray there.
4:29 to go here in the half. Lincoln up 11-5. And let's see, is it 7 o'clock? It's just now 7 o'clock. This game was supposed to start now.
Right.
Sorry, folks, we had an early start tonight. The JV game ended way early, and the varsity game started about 16 minutes after the JV game.
That was our 8th free throw already in this game.
We got a 30-second timeout on the floor. Probably ought to tell you about many of our fine sponsors, including Me Realty, the sponsor of the list of the game. When it's time to sell, and if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. There are 3 keys. We'll do the Me Realty list of the game midway through the second quarter. 3 keys to tonight's game.
Well, and we always got to start with defense because that could spark actually our offense. And right now, defensively, we're doing a pretty good job. I mean, I bet you Pawnee's probably had 7-8 turnovers already. And, we got to be able to convert some layups, too. Layups, free throws. We've already shot 8 free throws. And rebounding.
This has got to be kind of tough on coaches and teams when you schedule a game kind of last minute because everybody found out about it Tuesday, Wednesday. You don't have much time to prepare, and it's a team you probably don't know a whole heck of a lot about. Nearly stolen by Lincoln on the inbounds pass. That's the first time they've got it in deep to Klug like that. She turned around and missed a 5-footer. Good defense by Gray Gilbert behind her, and Lincoln the rebound. Here they come the other way. Paisley, had a nice wide open shot there in the key, didn't take it. She'll hand it off to Mesa.
Yeah, now Rodriguez is actually on, with Mia Clark being out, she's on McLeod now. So she must be probably the best shooter.
They go inside Biven, left-handed up and good. You get Grace Biven in that deep, and with the move, she may score on you. She did right there against the larger Klug and make it 13-5. Grace Biven with 4. Pawnee really spreading the floor, trying to get their spacing.
Yeah, they have Kendall in the corner over where Biven is, and got to make sure we get out on her.
Kendall in the corner, back out front, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, McTaggart. Lincoln coaches really chatting it up on the defensive end. Rodriguez, right side McTaggart. McTaggart, Cooey's posted up on Gilbert inside.
We could actually anticipate for one of those passes to the wings because they telegraph their pass every time.
They go in the corner, Cooey, back out front, McTaggart. Well, they're running a lot of time off the clock. That's why
I said shot clock would be great right now.
Tried to go inside to Klug, and Gray Gilbert stepped in front of her and batted it out of bounds. Again, if you're Corey Farmer and Brad Schneider and Cam Whiteman, got to be kind of happy with the defense so far. They go in the corner, Kendall, she broke loose, rainbow 3, no good. Mason McLeod pinned Klug underneath the basket and grabs the rebound.
Yeah, that was about the only time that I thought our defense didn't recognize who was over there in the corner.
Paisley, wow. An incredible baseline drive. Wow. Leaned under the backboard, threw it up and off the board and in, and it's 15-5. Kendall back out front, McTaggart. Left side, Rodriguez. They go inside Klug. Klug on Biven, turns around, fires it up, no good. Cooey rebounds it over McLeod, and Masa's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, Mesa right there should have got. She did have position, but she wasn't putting her butt into her and get her out of position to rebound. This is their third free throw of the game.
Free throw up and no good.
Actually, she's shot all 3 of their free throws.
They've all looked about the same.
Yes, hard and off that back of the iron.
Maybe she's trying to bank them in. Second one. Up and flank the iron. Biven the board. Again, 2:11 to go here in the half. Lincoln up 15-5. Don't go away. Darren and I will have a Ground Incorporated halftime show. At the rate it's going, what we must score. And Mia Clark, 20-foot.
There we go.
A collision concept 3, and it's 18-5. Mia operated off the screen and out of the flow of the offense. Gets a wide open 3.
That's her 4th point of the game.
Kendall in the corner. Out front, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, Cooey. In the corner, McTaggart. McTaggart, long cross-court pass to Kendall. Back to Rodriguez, minute 30 on the clock. You're right, this is a game that a shot clock probably would help.
Yes, oh yeah. Especially, I mean, with a non-conference game, you could probably, see if the coaches want to. Both of them's got to agree upon it.
Pawnee came into the game averaging 41 points a game on offense. Shot Rodriguez out of the corner, no good. McLeod got tangled up with Cooey, and Cooey chases it down in the corner. Cooey,
that's a walk.
She tried to throw it to somebody and threw it out of bounds right in front of what would be the Lincoln student section.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb, and they're probably not going to get 41 points.
I don't think so. They were only giving up 29 on so defense. They do play defense apparently.
Yeah, they you could see the defense.
Paisley Holmes, out front Mesa. Mesa back to Paisley. To Schneider. Biven. Grace is shooting. Oh, Grace. Oh,
great
nice
block.
Ball fake and a nice block by Klug. Rodriguez in the corner, Kendall.
See if we can get a steal here with 30 seconds left.
Again, 18-5, the Lincoln lead. Rodriguez out front. Kendall nearly lost the basketball. Klug posted up on Biven, and Grace trying to work around her. Clock ticking down. They go inside.
Nice.
Clark with a nice steal. And Rodriguez knocked it out of bounds.
It should be our ball with 11 seconds left. See if we can get a set going right here.
Snyder quickly across the timeline. Lincoln set up for a set. Snyder drives free throw line. Clark, nice ball fake. Mia step back three, is it? Oh. No good. Rebound. Biven up and
Nice.
good. And the clock is going to run out at the half. It is Lincoln 20 and Pawnee Calvary Lutheran 5. We are going to send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Darren and I will have the Growl Incorporated halftime show. You're listening to Lincoln Lady Raider basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Raider basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Elkhart Croft and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, Heritage Packaging, Modern Brake and Alignment, Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch, Growl Incorporated, Schneider Masonry, Collision Concepts, State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, The Johnson Family,
Simply Traveled Cruise Planners,
United Community Bank, Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, LCHS Lady Raider basketball alumni, Rocking G Land and Cattle. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Raider basketball.
Raider fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growlinc.com.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love, you're mine.
Gymnasium on a cold night outside, but it's fairly warm here inside the Palace on Prim. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties earlier, and sorry for the quick start because the JV game got over early. The varsity started about 15 minutes early. Lincoln right now up 20-5 on a team from, actually it's Pawnee, Calvary, and Lutheran. It's a co-op between the three schools. Pawnee is considered the host school for this. They're a 1A school, came in 18-7, 5-1 in the Morgan Sangamon McCoupin Conference. And Darren, kind of a slow pace first half. Pawnee seems comfortable playing at that pace.
Yeah, they looks like they're kind of like in a 2-on-2 offense, and the two top girls are out wide. And I wouldn't mind. I mean, our defense is playing really well. Not saying we need to switch or whatever, but I would love for us to see if we could speed them up to where I wouldn't mind our point going out there a little bit farther and maybe our wings coming up.
I think when we've seen Lincoln be able to extend the press to three-quarter or even full court, Pawnee got close to a couple of 10-second calls right there. I'm not sure how good their ball handling is under pressure.
And that's the thing. I think we can press them. And I love when Coach Farmer sometimes will throw it really quick. I mean, our two girls, like when Paisley's in the game, Lily and Paisley will just attack that ball, and that kind of makes them get out of rhythm and throw some bad passes. But it's not the girls that are on the ball. It's the girls away from the ball that we need to see the ball coming in the air and stealing that, because a lot of the times we had a few girls that set back on their heels to where I thought 2 more steps, we got to steal and probably a layup.
I thought that the Lincoln girls in the first half did a good job in the half-court defense of being able to step in front of people and they at least knock the ball away, if not steal it flat out. Klug only got it once or twice down deep in the inside on the blocks and really didn't do much with it. The Kendall girl hit a shot out of the corner. In fact, she's been their only scorer so far. Let's go into scoring.
Right.
It's going to be tough for you to total up.
I had to recount 3 times on their scoring, but it comes out with Kendall just having 5. She's the only one that scored for Pawnee, and with Lincoln we had Mia Clark, that's our leading scorer. She's got 4 tonight. We've got Grace Schneider with 4, and she's playing a great floor game. Gray Gilbert's got 3, 1 for 2 from that line. We got Paisley Holmes with 2, Sage Gilbert with 1 for 2 from the line, and our leading scorer for tonight's game is Bivens, 6, and she's doing a good job down there, and she's going against a 6'1" girl too.
Well, and Grace is a freshman going against Klug's a senior. And giving up some weight to Klug. Klug is fairly well put together at 6'1", and Grace is just a freshman, but Grace is holding her own down on the inside.
Yeah, and that's and Grace really, if you don't know this team, Lincoln's team, and you look at Grace coming in, she don't play like a freshman. I mean, she looks like maybe a junior, senior girl, because she can use both hands. She is great on her feet, runs the floor as good as any big girl that I've seen around. So she does a really well job down low.
We talked about the freshman the other night against Eisenhower. I know you were here for that basketball game.
Yeah.
We saw an element of Grace Bivens' game we don't ordinarily see. She came down here on this end and knocked down a shot from about 14 feet. It was just in front of the free throw line with no problem whatsoever. And if that's an element of her game that she can continue to develop, she is going to be a ton for anybody to guard.
And she's got a great shot. You see her on the free throw. She gets to the free throw line quite a bit, and you see her shot and her touch just from the free throw line to where she can hit that 14, 15-foot jumper. And if she adds that, because she's got another 3 years. If she works on what she needs to work on her off season, and that's spreading the floor and trying to hit some shots or whatever. But you talked about that Decatur Eisenhower game. Decatur Eisenhower's young. I think they had 1 senior on the team. I think most of them sophomores that play and a couple freshmen that play. But But when I'm coaching and we're playing a game like that, you're going to beat them by 40, 50 or whatever. I just pretty much watch my team to see how we're doing, because I'm not changing what we do. So I'm watching how we move, how we, just because we're beating a team by 40 or 50, we're going to probably back up the press. But that's when kids, stop playing, is when you back up the press or whatever. They're like, okay, we're just going to back it up. But that's when you really, talk to the team to where we're not stopped playing. So you're still moving while that ball's in the air and trying to, get layup still.
You talk about that, and I was a longtime follower of Indiana. I still have Indiana basketball. But even Coach Knight would talk about that. People wouldn't understand. You're a coach, you're watching your team. You may beat a team by 30 and not play very well, and you're upset as a coach that, hey, we may have won by 30, but we didn't play very well. But you can go out and play another team and lose by 5, play your guts out, and walk away with your head and say, hey, we played really well tonight, guys. There's just a few things maybe we want to work on. And sometimes people don't understand that. So against like Eisenhower, you are wanting to watch your team.
Yeah.
Because, okay, you beat them by 62 points, but did you play well in beating them by 62 points?
And that's what even at half, we were up pretty big. But I'm setting goals for the second half. I don't care who's in there, because, this is a team, so I don't care if we have our 5 different players in there. You're still going to play Lincoln ball, and you're setting goals to where, all right, they scored 10 points in the first half. Let's not let them score 12 in the second half. You got to set goals there.
Well, another thing, too, is if you're bringing in wholesale substitutions, you're going to tell, as a coach, that second team, you're going to say, hey, I want you to increase this lead. I don't want you to give up points. And that should be the goal for them, to increase the lead.
Yep. And then, with the subs, you're saying, prove that you want to play,
Prove that you deserve some playing time out here. All right, Lincoln, the basketball to start the third quarter. That's the Ground Incorporated halftime show. And Lily Holmes will run things out front for the time being. Snyder, the pop out. Snyder, they're going to hand it off Clark. Rodriguez has really played some good defense on Mia Clark tonight so far.
Yeah, they know that Snyder's probably not going to shoot outside. They are playing way off her, because she'll burn anybody out there.
It's almost, it's not a box and one, but it's almost a 4 zone, 1 man-to-man defense, as Lily Holmes had the shot blocked, and the ensuing jump ball will go to Pawnee.
Well, that was a great take by Lily, but the girl was actually next to her the whole time, to where she could jump stop, shot fake, and then you have a nice, easy little jumper.
7:33 to go here in the third quarter. Lincoln up 20-5, was up 7-0, pitched a shutout in the first quarter. They go inside Plug right in the lane, and nearly threw the ball away. Kendall was there to chase it down in front of the Pawnee bench. Kendall in the corner, inside Plug works on Clark, turned around, good defense by Lincoln. I'm not sure if it was Clark or Mesa.
I think it was Mia. I think it was Mia that had that block.
In the corner they go Mesa, back out front Grace.
Yeah, this is where, when you get a steal, a rebound or whatever, you got to push it as hard as you can, because Pawnee's taking about a minute off the clock every time they have it.
Snyder, great baseline to Mia Clark,
nice.
And the layup. Mia with a great cut, and just like that, it's 22-5. Mia Clark with 6 so far. Plug was at the free throw line, didn't take the shot. Rodriguez a 3. Wow. And Ava Rodriguez, a 5'7" senior, nails a 3. She becomes the second Pawnee player to score. It's 22-8. Snyder to Clark. Mia, 20-footer. No, back of the iron. Rebound Clark. Rodriguez and Pawnee trying to push it up the floor a little bit. They go in the corner. Bobbitt.
Block.
Clark blocked it. Holmes chases it down.
Mia with another block. 2 blocks in the game.
Snyder, McLeod, back to Grace. Grace works around the home screen, down the lane. Grace throws it up, no good. Plug the rebound again. 5:54 to go here in the third. Lincoln up 22-8.
Yeah, they got both of the shooters pretty much on the same side. Rodriguez and number 32, Kendall.
McTaggart, Rodriguez, Kendall, Rodriguez, McTaggart. McTaggart hasn't showed any inclination to shoot the basketball.
Nice.
Holmes steals it away. Here comes Lily, one-on-one, down the lane. Nice jump stop, 5-footer. 20-footer. No good. A little bit too hard. Ball on the floor. Clark's got it. Mia takes it in. Scoop layup. No good. Might have been blocked. And Bobbitt comes out of there with it. Bobbitt up the floor to Rodriguez. Snyder, good defensive stopper right there.
Great defense.
Bobbitt back out front, Rodriguez. McTaggart in the corner, Kendall. McTaggart, Lincoln subs coming in. Holmes and Piven. McTaggart, boy, look at Greg Gilbert go against Klug on the inside. Wow.
Yeah, that's like 5'5" going against 6'1" right there.
Klug's trying to push Mia Clark out of the way inside and get position. Look at Greg Gilbert, and she got pushed in the back right there, but she's doing a great job. Klug getting a little frustrated on the inside. She's not able to get open for anything. Gilbert, good defense. Kendall, 20-footer around the corner, around and out. Tapped
Nice.
out there.
Now let's go.
Mia Clark grabbed a hold of it, gets it to Snyder. Snyder quickly up the floor, back out front, Clark. Mia will pull it back out and set up Lincoln's offense.
Yeah, they're going to try to clear with Mia. Yep.
Clark runs down the lane, 5-footer, no good. Got her own board up
Nice.
and good. Mia Clark with 8.
Yeah, I think Mia was.
I think they've got the scoreboard wrong.
Yeah, she was 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Right.
She got there.
You're right.
I mean, I make a lot of mistakes, but nice.
Mason McLeod able to steal that long pass. 3:49 to go. 24-8, the Lincoln lead. Boy, Mia Clark's having to run through a lot of screens to try and get open.
Yeah, Rodriguez is making sure she doesn't.
Oh, Mason McLeod steps up, 18-footer, no good.
Man. Yeah, Coach Farmer's all over McLeod, because if she would have caught the ball and just shot it, wide open.
Rodriguez, McTaggart, Kendall in the corner.
Greg Gilbert's doing a good job of getting out there on Kendall.
Klug got the ball down low, got it in the lane, and a foul on Lincoln.
Well,
is it on Gray?
They got to get Klug out of that lane. She is in that lane forever. And when you have a 6'1", just clogging up that lane and never getting out of it.
Mia Clark with the foul. It is a 30-second timeout taken by Corey Farmer. Here are some of our fine sponsors. The Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street, online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburgers. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Well, let's see. What do we got? It's 4-3 here in the third quarter. Not much offense right now, but both teams still playing pretty good defense.
Yeah, and again, Pawnee's taking a lot of time every time they come down the. Because really, we've gotten back really good on our defense. They haven't gotten hardly any transition at all. It's been all half court, but like I said, they've only got 8 points, but they take a lot of time off the clock.
Oh, and that could have been a steal right there.
Yeah, it's like we don't want to try to gamble or try to, we want to make sure once they catch it, we are there. And that's what the Lincoln defense is for. But if you're anticipating like that, Snyder almost had a steal right there.
They go into Klug. Klug works for Grace.
Nice.
Defense by Bibbin, a block for Grace. Here comes Lincoln the other way. Paisley's going to push it up. And 1-on-4 didn't have the odds.
And you know why Klug's getting it blocked? She shoots from down here, and she's 6'1".
Paisley, the handoff from Bibbin in the corner. McLeod, 20-footer, short. Rebound, Bibbin. Grace goes to her left, looks for somebody. Nobody there. Back out front is Grace Schneider. Grace wanted to go to the left hand, but it just wasn't there. Handoff Clark. Clark, Paisley to Snyder. Grace going to go down the lane. McLeod again out of the corner. Yes.
Nice. She's just got to keep shooting, and she's got to be ready to shoot every time.
Mason McLeod, her first three, 27-8, the Lincoln lead. They go to Klug, down the lane, Rodriguez.
That's us.
Ball was batted off of her foot last, and it goes Lincoln's way as Cooey comes back in the basketball game. Klug going to take a seat. Jonathan Tribler has only gone 6 deep in his bench so far in this basketball game. Minute 57 left in the third.
Yeah, the rest.
Nice pass. Oh, and Cooey stepped in the lane and batted it away.
Just a little late on the pass by Schneider. Good look, but just a little late.
Kendall in the corner against the Lincoln defense. Rodriguez, boy, they're trying to make the Lincoln defense, and the Lincoln defense is working. They're getting out there and getting things covered. They go to Rodriguez. She lost the basketball. McTaggart. And McTaggart looks like she's going to reset things. Rodriguez. McTaggart back to Rodriguez. They're playing catch out front.
Yeah, there again, Pawnee taking a ton of time off that clock.
Kendall. Rodriguez. Credit the Lincoln defense. They're not making anything easy for him. Rodriguez will drive in the lane. Biven, good defense. She threw it up. Nearly got it. Saved by McLeod. Rodriguez falls to the floor. Shot, bob it up. High off the iron. No good. Schneider the board.
Now let's go. Run the floor.
Here comes Grace. Grace gets ahead of everybody. To Holmes. Holmes, baseline move. Tried to throw it to Biven. Paisley will get it back. Clark gets it up. Throws it under the board. Gets her own board. Fouled and no call. And ball batted out of bounds. Last by Pawnee.
Yeah, letting them play down there, actually.
A lot of action right there, but nothing came out of it. Other than Lincoln still has the basketball. Sage Gilbert in for Mia Clark.
It's whoa. It's white ball. It's not red ball.
Maybe we should have let him score.
Man, I was like, yeah, they're at our hoop.
Paisley inbound, goes in the corner, Mesa. Mesa shot out of the corner. Oh! Ball batted on the floor. Bivens got it. Bivens to Mesa. To Grace.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to go one shot here, but with 25 seconds. Yeah, I think they are.
Looks like it, and now...
They went to a zone, too.
Yep. Bivens, 10-foot turnaround.
Oh, wow.
Grace Bivens with a nice shot from 10 on the turnaround, and if we get that out of her game, she's just going to be an absolute ton. This ball batted away by about 3 Lincoln players with 6.3 on the clock, and Pawnee will have it under their own basket.
Doing a great job down low, tipping the ball away from their big girls.
Bobbitt, Kendall will throw up a 3 over Holmes. Back of the iron. Rebound Cooey off of Rodriguez's head. Saved in, and Lincoln's not going to get the shot out. At the end of 3 quarters is Lincoln 29 and PCL 8. We're going to send it back to the WLCN studios for a 60-second timeout.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Pawnee, the ball to start the 4th quarter, down 29-8. Cooey in the corner. Back out front, Kendall to Bobbitt. Bobbitt the basketball, McTaggart, Rodriguez.
Yeah, we got 3 freshmen out there right now for Lincoln and Paisley, with one of them that just got the steal.
Paisley, is she going to take it all away? Nope, she's going to bring it back out. Probably the wise decision.
Yep.
Or to Mesa. Back out front, Paisley. Lilly to Paisley. The inside, Biven. Biven going to kick it back out. Paisley, left-handed dribble. Ooh, might have had a lane to the bucket there. Didn't take it. McLeod out front. Mesa's going to take it. Mesa to Sage.
Had Sage on a back door, too.
Sage out front, Lilly. Lilly goes inside Biven. Left-handed shot up. Good.
What a great pass by Lily Holmes.
31-8, and just like that, Bivens got 10. Nearly stolen out front by Holmes. They go to Kendall. And now Klug's going to come back in the basketball game for Pawnee. McTaggart inside Cooey. Cooey, nice bounce pass baseline. Rodriguez up, no good. Biven the rebound. Kick out to Paisley Holmes. Paisley one-on-one down the lane. 5-footer, no good.
And they ain't calling much to the basket.
Nope, they aren't. Rodriguez. Bobbitt.
Oh, nice pass.
Cooey runs right into Biven. Biven, another block, and great defense by Grace Biven. Yeah, Darren, that shows a level of maturity you just don't see in freshman basketball players.
Yeah, because she could easily foul her right there.
They go into Grace. Grace, nice little fake, got the ball knocked away and knocked to the floor. And they say it went off of her last, and it'll be Pawnee ball.
Checking in for the regulars, Amelia Clark, and Pawnee, Avery.
Yeah, I would have loved for Biven just to take that up. Because, I mean, Klug's not even, wasn't even there. So you could have took that up on them. I think it was Cooey down there that was defending her.
Lincoln up 31-8. Nearly stolen by Sage Gilbert.
Sage is so good at anticipating and sees the whole floor. She saw Rodriguez coming across, and Sage about had a steal there.
Her athleticism is unbelievable, too. I mean, when you think about it, she and Paisley Holmes, two really good athletes out on the front of your defense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Quick, move, anticipates.
Rodriguez. Klug way out front. Cooey going to drive baseline. Nothing there. Kicked it back out. Nearly threw it away. In the corner, McTaggart. That's the first shot I've seen her take. No good. And ball.
Nice, Sage.
Ripped out of there by Sage Gilbert. Sage, left-handed dribble up the floor. She pushes it. Didn't have anything. Gets it to Snyder. Snyder to Clark. Wide open three. Is it?
Yes.
Collision Concepts 3 for Mia Clark. And the scoreboard shows 11, but I think you got her for 12.
I got hers for 12.
Nearly stolen by Lily Holmes out front. 4:56 to go in this basketball game. Coach Pawnee hasn't really increased their pace much.
No.
Klug inside, got the bucket, and the foul.
Yeah, that was the only time that really she was able to post herself on the block, and we didn't get anybody down there.
The foul is on Mia Clark. That is her second.
And that is Klug's first 2 points for being 6'1" and playing most of the game.
But I watched her. You're right. She brings the ball down to shoot it, and she did there. That's how she got the foul. Oh, what a nice fake by Lily Holmes. Drives in, and Klug blocked it. 34-10 is the Lincoln lead. 4:32 to go in the basketball game. They tried to go inside, and Mia Clark batted it away.
Oh, Mia could pull up right here probably. Oh, nice pass.
Gilbert, no good. Rebound, Gray Gilbert. Out to Lily Holmes. Nice drive. Lily, 10-footer, partially blocked again by Klug. 4:08 to go. Lincoln up 24, 34-10. Klug, baseline drive on Gray Gilbert. Gilbert cuts her off. Klug throws it inside Rodriguez. Rodriguez turns around, up and good. A timeout taken by Jonathan Tribler. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here. Yeah, Coach, they've gotten the ball inside a couple of times here.
Well, we stopped moving and trying to get, and we haven't gotten in front of either of them. And Rodriguez, we were behind her, but all she did was make one move and was able to get a layup.
Rockin' G Land and Cattle is your partner for building a better herd of cattle. Call Mark at 217-737-7905 or give Sheldon a call at 217-737-7787. Rockin' G Land and Cattle, your partner in performance. Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizers, your local source for all your fertilizer, ag, chemical, and custom application needs. At Lake Fork, contact Clay at 217-792-3397. In Elkhart, call Chris at 217-947-2221. And at Croft, give Mark or Eric a call, 217-445-2631. Well, you you hope, Coach, you talk about watching your team play.
Yeah.
But you don't want them to get their foot off the gas, even though you're up 20 points.
Well, and that's the thing is, you look at the scoreboard, we're up 22, 24, 20, and we're not moving like we did earlier in the game because we have a big lead. We're thinking, okay, maybe I can step out here and try to get a steal or something.
Pawnee has gone to a zone. It almost looks like a 1-2, and certainly looks like a 1-2-2. Holmes out front, Schneider. Grace in the corner, Mason. She'll take a shot out of the corner. No good. Pawnee tapped it last. Paisley Holmes actually went for it and tapped it last. It's going to go back to Pawnee.
Yeah, I thought Pawnee hit, I don't know what, by Paisley was actually tracking it down. Oh, man.
Paisley Holmes ran into a big pick right there. They go inside Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to push somebody away, and a jump ball call.
Good. There we go. Yeah, because they haven't been calling much anyway. I think they were grabbing Rodriguez's arm right there, and there was going to be no call.
So Pawnee's going to show a 1-2-2 as Grace Schneider, I think, just dribbled it off of her foot and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, we got to get the concentration back because it seems like the last minute or two of this game we haven't had a full concentration defensively and offensively.
Lincoln up 34-12, 3:09 to go in the ball game. Cooey, Klug, 10-foot turnaround.
Oh, nice little shot by Klug.
34-14 is the Lincoln lead. Mia Clark, right side, back out front, Snyder. Grace, Paisley, Mesa, back to Paisley.
Oh,
Grace threw a floater pass. Could have been stolen right there. Pawnee's picked up their defense. Schneider in the corner, Mesa. Mesa almost traveled with the basketball, now picked up her dribble. Paisley again, that lob, soft pass. Clark, they're covering her. They go into Biven. Biven, 5 foot.
Nice.
Good. Grace Biven has been the offense of this basketball game.
Yeah, she has 12 tonight's game.
Quickly up the floor. They try to go to Klug, and Mia Clark knocks it out of bounds with 2:12 to go. Lincoln up 36-14. McTaggart. Oh, go ahead.
It just doesn't look like there's the whole game really any flow to the game. Really with either team. Pawnee kind of slows it down, and it just seems like there's no flow. Because right now there's minute 48, and we're up 36-14. Ooh,
Shot missed inside by Cooey. Mia Clark the rebound. Mia picks up her dribble, throws it back out front. Grace to Mia. Clark, 23-footer, no good. Ball hits the floor. Cooey just picks it up, and they turn around with a minute 26 to go, down 22 points. You're right. Coach talked about that the other night, that he thought they played better when they ran rather than playing in the half court.
Right.
I think we're seeing that here tonight. Ball knocked away from Bobbitt out front. She threw it behind Klug, but McTaggart there to pick it up. Klug gets it down on the blocks. Cooey the rebound up and almost got the bucket, but she did get the foul.
Yeah, again, that's probably about the third time on that weak side rebound where they've gotten the rebound, and we've had position, but Rodriguez and Klug are just big girls.
Grace Snyder with the foul, and Rodriguez rattles the free throw in and out. Mia Clark going to take a seat with a minute 3 to go.
Yeah, get her ready for tomorrow night's game, conference game.
Missed them both. Holmes the rebound, Lily that is. Snyder across to Paisley. Paisley, Grace. And it looks like Lincoln might run this one out.
Yeah.
Mesa goes inside to Biven. Grace, oh, nice little left-handed shot. No good. Plug the rebound. I spoke too soon. Pawnee quickly up the floor. Bobbitt, Rodriguez. McTaggart. This one's over, but the final score. They go inside Rodriguez. Rodriguez nearly traveled the basketball. Cooey right side. No matter the score, Pawnee coach has not shown an inclination to speed the game up.
No.
Cooey misses a shot around and out with 23 seconds to go.
But, 14 points. Lincoln's played really good defense this game, and really rebounding. We've done our chore of rebounding.
Holmes, great fake off the baseline. She's going to throw it to Biven, and somebody stepped in and batted it away, but Grace picks it up to Paisley. Paisley Mason's going to take a left side three. Oh, did everything but go in. Paisley got the rebound, but that's going to end it. And the final score will be Lincoln 36, Pawnee Calvary Lutheran 14. We will send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Darren and I will have the Ground Incorporated postgame show. You've been listening to Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer Basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Elkhart Croft and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, Heritage Packaging, Modern Brake and Alignment, Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Masonry, Collision Concepts, State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, The Johnson Family,
Simply Traveled Cruise Planners,
United Community Bank, Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, LCHS Lady Railer Basketball Alumni, Rocking G Land and Cattle. Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer Basketball.
Welcome to the Ground Incorporated postgame show from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as Lincoln beats Pawnee Calvary Lutheran, the co-op school, 36-14 here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as a happy Lincoln crowd files out of here. And we got to give a shout out to Grandpa Keith Johnson, who brought us a whole sack full of, what do you bring us, walnuts or pecans? I didn't see what was in there. Pecans, isn't it?
Yeah, pecans.
Whole sack of pecans that he brought up here for us in the broadcast location. Thank you, Grandpa Keith. We love you, buddy. As, again, a happy Lincoln crowd filing out of here. And, Coach, a Pawnee team that's a 1A school, but, boy, they play pretty good defense tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say they play hard, too. They handled the ball pretty well because, they had a lot of turnovers, but they moved the ball. I bet you they took a minute off the clock, just about every possession to where, moving the ball around. They have a 6'1" girl. The only problem with Klug inside, she shoots from down here. She's probably got her shot blocked 3 or 4 times for, girls that's shorter than she is. But they played hard. Lincoln, 36 points. I thought we could have done a lot more. Like I said earlier, it just didn't seem like the flow. We didn't have a flow of the game. And against a team like this, you wanted to get the rebound or a steal and push it up the floor and get easy baskets.
You coached and watched a number of different types of Lincoln boys teams over the years, and I can think there were years where where Coach Wallace didn't have the great offensive weapons that he had at times and would gear his offense toward getting, you might run time off the clock, but that offense was geared toward getting the guys that could score good shots. And other times where maybe you had more options on the floor, maybe your offense was a little freer. I mean, when Donnie Isles and Joe Cook, Mike Thomas, Mike Overby, those offenses were freer.
Played with those guys.
Yeah, those offenses were freer really than Larry Lesson and Brian Brackney, those teams, because when you had those teams, really Lesson and Brackney were your two offensive options, and you had to get those guys good shots.
Right, and when you think of Lincoln, even back in the 70s and 80s, you think of defense and shooters from the outside.
Right.
Once that 3-point line came my senior year, on down the road, you had shooters everywhere around the floor. But like you said, yeah, it depends on what type of team you have to what you're going to do with it.
And I think we know from this team, after watching it, after now going 23 games into the season, I think we know that you've got Mia Clark, Mason McLeod. Those are your two shooters on the floor.
Yep.
And then you've got Grace Snyder, who may be able to get to the basket every once in a while and draw some fouls. Lily Holmes is more of a slashing type player. She's got a decent little shot off the baseline, but there are going to be you're not going to see her probably take or hit shots from 23 feet. It's not going to happen.
No, and everybody on this team knows their roles.
Right.
Grace Schneider gets the ball to Mason McLeod and Mia Clark. We're trying to get them more shots because that's our two shooters. And Lily Holmes is great with the shot fake and going to the basket.
Corey Farmer has made his way up, the victorious Lincoln coach, and we will get the headphones on him and get a word from him here in a second. Well, congratulations on the win on a Thursday night on a hastily scheduled game this week. You played a school that really didn't know much about coming in, knew they were 18-7, 5-1 in the Morgan Sangamon and Macoupin Conference, which is basically a 1A conference. But they played pretty hard. They played hard all that game, and they played pretty good defense.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good team. We knew coming in, kind of got thrown together there last minute. I was able to watch a little film on them. But they were a good test for us. They're big, they're long, and they're physical. And it was a good game for us.
Yeah, it looked like, especially to start earlier, they knew who our shooters were. They were attached. Rodriguez is a physical player out there to where she was guarding Mia, and she was almost face guarding her the whole time where Mia wasn't getting good shots, and Mason McLeod even. But it looked like later on, it looked like Grace Schneider was penetrating good, getting McLeod a lot of open shots to where, but like Jay said, their defense was kind of pushing us out a little bit. It seemed like we even when we tried to run, it didn't seem like we were getting layups.
Yeah, and we focused the last couple days on pushing the ball up the court. I did feel like we pushed it, but they credit them. They got back. They didn't give us any free ones. Really, Mesa got some good looks. And 20 is a good defender. She gave me problems tonight. We come out, we didn't hit a couple shots at the beginning, and they get down a little bit. But we got to figure out a way. I kept telling Grace and Paisley, you got to get. They're just backing off of you. You got to get in that 15-foot range and get a shot off. And the other thing is, I was trying to get them to throw the ball in the post. Our Vivian's down there posting, and even Lily had a mismatch, but Lily wasn't really posting hard. But the ball's got to go inside. When the ball goes inside, the defense, either helps or turns and looks, and then we can get cutters.
Yeah, Coach, about our defense. I thought our defense looked really well to where they were trying to get Klug the ball down there, and it looked like we were moving pretty good when the ball's in the air and moving to spots. Talk a little bit about the defense tonight.
Yeah, I thought that was one of our better efforts defensively. I think our post players, they don't ever want to see them again. They had to go corner to block and fight that girl all night. And the Wings just kind of got to stand there. But they worked the post tonight, and I thought we did a really good job. Like I said, one of our best defensive efforts. At the end, I thought we starting to get lazy down there towards the end, the last 30 minutes. But they were getting tired, and I was trying to rotate the post down there to give them a breather, but they made them work tonight.
I'll tell you, you talked about Mia, because Mia had to run, and the Rodriguez girl stayed with her. There was no help going on. She stayed with her, and it was almost like watching Steve Alford in Big Ten games run through a bunch of screens. That's what Mia was doing, trying to get open. But then to come back down and play on the defensive end and have to, because you know how the backs work, you're having to switch back and forth. They're in the post area. I thought she and Gray Gilbert did a heck of a job down low on the blocks.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then Vivian on the other side, every time they got down there, man, her arms straight up, and I even thought Sage off the bench did a good job for us. She's super long too. But Mia, boy, she better be in shape because she's running on offense, and then they're working her down at the other end. But that was a good game for us. That was a good test. I really feel like we haven't played super well recently, but we had glimpses of it tonight.
Yeah, that was a good game to get Sage in, actually, to see her athleticism. She's a really good athlete out there, to where she anticipates so well on cross-court passes or being there when they're catching the ball. And same with Bivin. Bivin doesn't even look like a freshman and plays like a freshman. Yeah,
those freshmen, all four, the ones that were playing at West Lincoln, they got the same tendency. They like to shoot the gap, and get that steal. And we try and reel it in a little bit, because if you do it every time, you're going to get burnt. But Sage has really came on the last couple weeks. Her efforts really picked up, and that's why she's got more minutes recently.
That's another thing too, is with Sage coming back off of that injury and some of the games you've had here, your bench, which at one point was really about 2 people. I mean, basically we were playing 7. Now you've kind of kicked it up to 8.5, almost 8.5, maybe 9 if you throw Emma into the mix. Your bench has gotten a little bit longer down there, which is going to give you some more options should you get in foul trouble, or you just need to give somebody a breather.
Yeah, and I think that's something that we definitely got to use, because if we're going to press and we're going to pressure them and we're going to go 100% the entire time, they got to get a breather. They can't play the entire game, and like I said, I thought that was one of Gray's best games in the last month. I thought she really played hard tonight, got in front of everything, did a good job offensively, made the cuts when we needed her. So, we're trying to put the pieces together here the last couple weeks heading into postseason.
Held the other team to 14 points. You can't call for that much. I mean, and they were, Darren and I talked about this. I know that, we only scored 36, but still, they played at such a pace where they were running minute and a half off the clock a lot of times down the floor, and part of that was your defense.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we got 50 shots up. Like you said, they were burning a ton of time, and then, we didn't get any quick looks, because they were playing good help side, and we had to swing it around a couple times. So, I told them in the locker room, if we could play all 4 quarters like the first quarter and just hold them to 0, then we ain't got to worry about anything. That's what we're striving for.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us on the post-game show. There's no rest for the wicked. We got to play again tomorrow night up at U-High conference game. That's not going to be easy.
Yeah, we got 2 tough ones in the next 2 days, and hopefully we're ready to go.
Thanks for joining us on the post-game show, Corey Farmer.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
And I tell you what, that's I'm sure that he feels a whole heck of a lot better. You, Coach, you feel a whole heck of a lot better. Get a couple victories in a row, but to see your team play really well consistently over 32 minutes, that makes you feel good.
And Coach talked about it to where defensively, that was probably the best effort of that I've seen. And he talked about, I mean, if you can go just 1 or 2 minutes of not playing great defense, and that's pretty much the whole night. There was maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, but the rest of the night, it was pretty good defense.
It was, and it was probably, not sure if he would agree with this, but it was about the most active you've seen the defense for the entire 32 minutes.
Right, yes.
It was, it was good defense, but it was an active defense where everybody, they were moving as one unit, and they were getting in passing lanes, getting hands on the ball. They really did play good defense tonight.
And that's how our 1-2-2 is. Right. If you're going to be effective, it's got to be all 5, and all 5's got to move, because if one lets down and you're not moving to your spot, spot while that ball's moving around, and we get beat just on that one person. So all five's got to work well together, and it looked like he said, when they're moving the ball and you're playing defense on for 1 minute, and they're not even getting a shot and able to get a shot and playing defense that hard, now you got to go down on the offense.
And I thought, too, from an offensive standpoint, you talked about, yes, there was a lack of a flow. I think there was a lack of a flow on both ends. Both teams. But I think that, to the Lincoln girls' credit, they didn't get frustrated by the fact, here's Pawnee running them. They didn't go down and take quick shots.
Right.
If they got a shot on the break, they took it. But if not, you saw them bring the ball back out and set the offense.
And that's a senior leadership by Grace Snyder, because Grace, a couple times, she broke the press with left three girls in the dust, but she sees that there's nothing there and is not going to push it, and she's going to move it around and not taking wild shots.
Right. So what do you got for scoring, my friend?
Okay, let's go with them, because that's a lot easier to go with this. They only had 3 girls score, and the senior Rodriguez had 5 points. You had Klug, their 6'1" senior, had 4, and then the freshman Kendall had 5, total of 14 points. And with Lincoln, you had Biven leading the way with 12. You had Mia Clark that had 11. You had Grace Schneider with 4. You had Mason McLeod with a 3. You had Gray Gilbert with 3. Paisley Holmes with 2. And Sage Gilbert got a point for 36.
Run through that one more time, because I should have been writing it down at the time. I always
okay.
Track of it.
Yeah, you had Mia Clark with 11.
Right.
You had Grace Schneider with 4. You had Mason McLeod with 3. You had Gray Gilbert with 3. Paisley Holmes had 2. And Sage Gilbert had 1. And Grace Biven led us with 12.
And you had Lily Holmes that played and did not score. She got shots off. Emma Hutchinson played, did not score. So we basically had, 8 girls play tonight, and 6 of them got into the scoring column. In a 36-point game, that's not bad.
Right, 7 of them. Actually, Sage had at 1 point. Yeah, 7 girls. So 9 played, 7 scored, so that's pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Well, buddy, let's wrap things up, because we got a game to work tomorrow night and Saturday afternoon.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, gotta love it. All right. So for Tate running the board back at the WLCN studio, for social media and marketing manager Lloyd Kirby, station manager Jim Ash, the big guy, for all of our sponsors, Connor Shaw running the camera here tonight, from a broadcast partner Darren Worth. This is Jay Harden signing off from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, where Lincoln wins at 36-14. Next girls broadcast will be tomorrow night from University High School, the CS8 matchup, and we'll be back on the air with the girls at 1:30 Saturday afternoon from Champaign Central High School in a non-conference game. The boys' next game will be Saturday afternoon from Dolph Stanley Court in Taylorville. Good night, and thanks for listening.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage is made possible by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer Service, your local source for all your fertilizer, ag chemical, and custom application needs. See what Mark Gordon and the Elkhart, Croft, and Lake Fork Fertilizer team can do for you. Call 217-445-2631. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch. Attend one of Tracy's Coffee with the Mayor events to ask questions and learn more about happenings around Lincoln. Check the City of Lincoln Facebook page for dates and times. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road, west of Culvers. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. Experience the difference with Collision Concepts. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of the Lincoln Lady Railer basketball program for more than 50 years.
Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. Let LCHS alum Amy Wagers-Chen help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Traveled is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-traveled.com.
United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. LCHS Lady Railer Basketball Alumni. Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball, a proud tradition of Lincoln Community High School athletics. Once a railer, always a railer.
Rocking G Land and Cattle, Central Illinois source for superior shorthorn beef cattle genetics. Give Mark a call at 217-737-7905 or call Sheldon at 217-737-7787.
Thank you for watching WLCN's coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.